Moonlight cast a silver halo around the hilltop mansion, but inside, the light could not touch Denial's restlessness. She stood in the dark of her private room, her shirt unbuttoned halfway, revealing the fresh pink scar that ran beneath, her collarbone, a gift from a bullet meant to end her. Alex sat quietly by the edge of the bed, folding fresh gauze. Her fingers moved delicately, but her eyes stayed distant. "You should have let me go that night," Alex finally said. "Instead, you took a bullet for me." "I don't regret it," Denial replied, her voice low and even. "I'd take 10 more. That's the problem." Alex's voice trembled, not from fear, but from love she was too scared to admit aloud. "You don't even blink anymore when pain knocks." Denial turned, her face unreadable. "Neither do you." There was truth in that. Since being dragged into Denial's dark world, Alex had survived raids, betrayals, and almost losing the woman who now haunted her dreams. But the deeper she fell into Denial's arms, the more she wondered if she could survive loving someone like her. The morning sun tried to be kind. It filtered through thick curtains and warmed the soft white sheets tangled around Alex's legs. Denial was gone. Again. Alex moved through the penthouse like a ghost, her bare feet silent against polished floors. She found her in the garden, dressed in all black, arms crossed behind her back like a statue carved from stone. "You don't sleep much," Alex said. "I don't deserve to," Denial answered. Alex stood beside her. "You keep acting like love is something you have to pay for, like you're not allowed to feel it." Denial turned to her, something vulnerable flashing behind her sharp gaze. "Because every time I love something, I lose it. My sister. My best friend. Almost you." "You didn't lose me." "Not yet." They stood in silence. Alex reached out, lacing their fingers together. "Stop pushing me away before I've even stepped back." "I don't want to lose you, Alex." "Then, let me stay." Their kiss was gentle, slow, as if both were learning what it meant to touch without hurting, to love without bleeding. That night, Denial brought Alex to a private dinner, an olive branch, a promise of something better. The long table was set with candlelight, real china, and a homemade pasta dish from Denial's childhood. A soft jazz record played in the background. It should have felt romantic, but it didn't, because seated at the table, aside from Denial and Alex, were 3 others. Denial's top lieutenants. Silent. Watching. "This doesn't feel like a date," Alex whispered. "It's not," Denial replied, jaw tense. "It's protection." Alex dropped her fork. "So I'm a liability now?" Denial stood. "You're everything, Alex. And that's the problem. Every threat to me will find you first." "Then maybe we need to end this." Denial's chair scraped harshly. "Don't you dare." "Don't I dare what?" Alex's voice rose. "Ask for a life where I don't look over my shoulder? Where my love isn't a death sentence?" The room froze. Then, Denial dismissed her men with a nod. Silence settled again, but heavier. "I don't know how to be soft," Denial whispered, "but I'd learn. For you." Alex stood, walked over, and cupped her cheek. "Then start now. Show me, not the boss. You." 2 days later, Denial received a call that shattered the fragile peace they'd found. A shipment of weapons, intercepted. Her second-in-command, missing. And a message: "You chose her over your empire. Now you'll lose both." Denial went still. Alex watched from the staircase. "I'm coming with you," Alex said before Denial could speak. "No. I'm not your pet to protect. I'm your partner. Let me be one." It was the first time Denial looked at her not like someone she had to shield, but someone who could fight beside her. "Fine," Denial relented. "But stay behind me." They rode through the night, arriving at a warehouse cloaked in silence. The trap was obvious, and Denial walked in anyway. Inside, screams, smoke, gunfire. Alex ducked behind a crate, her hands trembling. A masked woman lunged at her, and Alex, trained in triage, not combat, drove a syringe full of sedative into her neck. When it was over, the floor was soaked with blood, and Denial's hand gripped Alex's, pulling her through. "You okay?" "I am now." Back at the estate, Alex collapsed into the shower, scrubbing blood from her skin. Denial stood outside, listening to the water and trying not to fall apart. When Alex stepped out in one of Denial's silk robes, she looked like a ghost. "Don't say anything," Alex said, her voice hollow. "Not yet." Denial didn't. Instead, she lit a candle, sat beside her on the bed, and waited. After a long pause, Alex whispered, "You were right. Loving you hurts." Denial's heart clenched, but not loving you would kill me. Denial pulled her into her arms, wrapping her around the ache in her chest. "Then stay. Let's build something that doesn't burn." "Like what? A life? Maybe not normal, but one where you're not afraid." Alex looked up. "You'd really give up your empire for me?" Denial didn't blink. "I'd give up everything, but if you stay, I won't have to." Weeks passed. Denial began delegating, stepping back, spending mornings in bed with Alex, learning how to cook eggs, listening to birds instead of gunfire. One night, Alex found Denial on the rooftop, holding something small in her hand. "A ring. I don't know what forever looks like," Denial began, voice trembling. "But I know it has your laugh in it, your hands, your heartbeat next to mine." Alex's eyes widened. "Are you... I don't know how to be good, but I want to be better with you." Tears filled Alex's eyes. "Yes," she whispered. 1,000 times yes. The morning after the proposal, Denial received a black envelope slid under their door. Her name, her father's seal. Inside, a warning, an ultimatum. "Return to the family, or we bury the nurse." Alex read it over her shoulder. "Your father?" "He's alive, and angry I walked away." Alex straightened. "What do we do?" "We run." Alex shook her head. "No, we fight." Denial blinked. "You made me strong, Denial. You made me brave, and I'm done running." Denial's eyes burned with pride and fear. Then she nodded. "All right, then let's end this, together."